I am just going to go. I'm going right into this. All right, you ready? This is how I've been all day. Holy shit! 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 Why? When you say, okay, I feel better.
I mean, like just today, you've been like that, like just to like today only. Because honestly, like I feel like I'm in like a constant fucking wave of holy shit right now.
It's just been like this day. Like there's been so much, so much.
Like it's really intense right now. Like things are just like super intense.
Yeah, I don't like it. Like intense is fine sometimes, but other times I'm just like. Yeah. Anyways, hi. I'm glad to see your face. I can't even talk. I am just stressy. But hello.
Yeah.
And welcome to this episode of the Broadway Fan Club podcast featuring me, Heather, that lovely lady over there, Amber.
That would be moi.
Ta-da! I feel like Vanna White. Da, 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 da. Also, that was The Price is Right. This is going to be a fun show. There's so much weird shit happening. So much. And I feel bad because, like, last week, there was no way. And you too. And then, like, this week, we're just like, oh my God, there's just so much stuff. My head is going to explode.
Yeah. For real.
For real. And I will be in New York in a week. And I'm just like, Also, next week I probably won't be allowed to curse because I'll be at my brother's house and my nephew will be like in the other room, probably sleeping, but also I don't know. So it might be like the most G-rated thing you've ever seen come out of my mouth.
Okay.
That'll be fine. Or I'll just push my luck and be like, oh my fuck. Okay. So, yeah. And Amber was just fisting a turkey. And
I was just fisting sliced turkey, deli meat turkey.
I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Does that make it better or worse?
It is a lean meat. Actually, my best friend, this is like a quick aside, my best friend calls me turkey girl because like I love turkey. Like sometimes I'll be like, I'm craving like a plain, boring turkey sandwich. And she's like, I thought you wanted like a good sandwich. I'm like, no, I just want like a turkey sandwich. Like
turkey. Okay, so turkey, provolone's getting bougie. Extra bougie is if you put lettuce or avocado on it.
Yeah,
but like turkey and mayo on bread, I'm good.
Yeah, you know what? Kick it up a notch.
What?
Put some chips on it.
You know, I'm not a big chips person.
I'm a chips on a sandwich.
I have no problem doing chips on a sandwich, but if you get a bag of chips and keep it in my house, they're just gonna sit there.
I'm a chips on a sandwich girl. I only really like chips on a sandwich.
Olivia loves turkey with ramen. As ramen or like crunchy ramen on a turkey sandwich. But no, growing up, I would definitely be that girl at like Subway, like $5 footlong and like throw some Doritos or chips. I had no problem with that.
I also like turkey with eggs, like instead of like a ham, egg, and cheese. Like I like a turkey and cheese.
No, you've gone too far.
I'm a weirdo. Like I'm a turkey girl.
I like turkey. I love turkey. Turkey is probably my favorite meat. I cannot believe we've said the word turkey. I'm gonna have a turkey word counter. But there's so much shit to go through today. Oh my Lanta.
I feel like we should like sing like the turkey lurkey song now or something.
I will find it. If you talk for 5 seconds, I'm gonna pull up turkey lurkey, which I had the pleasure of seeing live multiple times.
Like I don't know. Like I feel like if we're gonna talk about it this much, like why would we not bring up turkey lurkey?
Okay, but we could talk about turkey lurkey 100%. So I had the pleasure of seeing Promises a bajillion years ago with Shauna. And it was freaking incredible. Shauna Hayes, hello. It was so much fun. So I'm going to pull up, this is the Tony Awards.
We're going to get you guys ready for Thanksgiving right now.
We're doing what?
We're getting everyone ready for Thanksgiving. This is like pre-Thanksgiving turkey lurkey right now.
Oh my goodness. All right, stand by. It's turkey lurkey time, everybody. This is gonna be the show.
This is the show.
This is
Yeah. This is like, honestly, we have so much like crazy stuff to talk
I
about.
think we are literally this is okay.
This is like the palate cleanser, I feel.
Yes, the palate cleanser of turkey. I think we all just need to take a big deep breath. So I've been practicing my breathing. I think everyone does this. We'll go into turkey lurkey time and then we're gonna open the freaking can of shit.
Yeah.
All right, you ready? Okay,
Ready.
so everybody breathe in through the nose for 2 seconds. Hold it and then let go for 4 seconds. Do it one more time. Okay. I also saw something really weird that if you keep your hand here and shake it for like a minute, it gives you a head rush. I don't want to do that.
No, thank you.
Let's play some turkey lurkey and make this more digestible. Here we go, kids. Here we go. Because it's going to be a bumpy ride tonight. And I'm going to say there's going to be a lot of emotions from everyone. And we just ask that you guys keep the comments section as positive as possible because you never know who's tuning in. All right, stand by, everybody. It's turkey lurkey time.
Back at the insurance company, the 19th floor is getting ready for its annual Christmas party.
I love this. Like,
Miss Polanski of Accounts Receivable. Miss Wong of Mimeograph.
This is the Tony Awards. So
And
this
Miss
is what I
Bella
freaking
Foy of
love.
Petty Cash.
1969, y'all.
It's turkey lurkey time. From turkey ran away, but he just came home. It's turkey lurkey time. He's really home to stay, never want to roam. Let us make a wish, and they all are wishing them too. A snowy, blowy Christmas, a mistletoe Christmas, a turkey lurkey Christmas.
It's so 60s.
honestly, like, tell me this is not art.
This is art.
This is art.
It's art.
She was a gadabout, but she's like a deer.
Okay, I'm done with turkey lurkey time.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody,
That's good.
strap in. We're going on this ride together.
All right, let's get down to business.
I mean, should we just start off with the biggest shit show?
Pull the Band-Aid off. Go for it. Rip it off. Tear it off. Pull it off.
Cabaret. Welcome
Auf
in.
Wiedersehen.
Y'all, that the Southern Girl's coming out right now. If you have not heard, one, you're probably under a rock that does not have Broadway fans under it. Which one should we talk about first? So again, please keep the comment section as clean and polite and positive as possible. It was announced yesterday. Not only will the show be closing earlier than expected, because originally they were going to be closing in October. Now it's September 21st. Yeah.
The 19th or the 21st. I don't remember.
The 21st is Sunday, which is Flea.
Okay.
So not only that, but Billy Porter has removed himself from the show because his doctor states he has sepsis, which is very dangerous for somebody who is HIV positive. So we wish him all the best. In the interim, our two favorite MCs that are there constantly putting in a lot of work, the incomparable David Marino and Marty Louder, I cannot talk, are going to be covering those shows from here on out. So that is crazy, bonkers, wackadoo news. Marisha Wallace is still there. I've noticed all of their promotional material is just Marisha at this point, which is fine. Please, if you can go support the show, go support it. In very convenient timing news, an investor who is an entertainment lawyer in Atlanta, an investor for the show, for Cabaret, has now sued ATG, which not only owns the August Wilson, but is the executive producing team for Cabaret. And they are suing for fraud, stating that they did not the ATG did not report to the investors how much money was being made. It wasn't just ticket sales. It was more of like the merchandise and the bar stuff. And for those of you who have ever been to Cabaret and went to the really adorable kind of hidden merch stands, they're there. You just don't know unless you're looking for it. Their
Right.
stuff was cheap, but a lot of people are buying merch. So it just kind of like, okay, so they're saying it wasn't properly reported. There's a lot of back and forth. In a traditional contract as an investor, you are generally saying, hey, I know that this is non-refundable. Like he essentially said, I'd like my money back and access to the records. And they said, absolutely not. Go kick rocks. But he is now saying, they're saying that they have invited him and any investor, they can look at the books specifically at their office in Midtown. He said that was never something that was going on, but he understands that it's a non-refundable investment, but he feels that it was fraudulent. Also, it's traditional where if a show, it's not traditional, let's put it this way. I'm trying to think of the best way of wording it as my nose itches so bad. I'm so sorry. But in a traditional contract, it is not traditional for investors to pay for a theater renovation for a specific show. It's generally the producers or the producing team or the producing company. So the investors for Cabaret were actually part of the investment as well for the complete overhaul that Tom Scott did. They were promised multiple Tonys. I think the thing I read was that they were investing they invested $19 million pre-Tonys last year to campaign, which is insane. Mm-hmm. And they only took home the one for Best Scenic Design for Tom Scott, but they were nominated for 9. So it was quite a letdown for a lot of people, and especially the investors. That show was selling out, or very high-end tickets. And the fact that they haven't made a penny back as investors, and it's actually upside down and they're losing money, it's bad. It's real bad, y'all. There is some sort of wording that I could research more, but the general consensus of the wording pretty much states that once a lawsuit has been entered, it will cause the show to pull from production. So whether or not that was filed and then it was kind of, I don't want to say convenient timing, but it was like this one thing happened with Billy, this thing happened with the attorney, and they were like, well, for us to run an additional almost month with just our understudies wouldn't make sense. Ideally, what I would have loved to have had happen was to bring Eva and Reeve here first before they went over to the West End, but I understand they're already in London, they're already rehearsing, and that's going to be massive. And I know a lot of our members here in the States are going to be traveling over to the West End specifically for that show. So I'm so sad to see, like, it had such a beautiful beginning. They actually said Eddie Redmayne was the number 1 selling MC, which I thought was really fascinating.
Very interesting, yeah.
And it's just so sad to see that this show is, Amber, all I see is your nose right now. You're like slowly sinking. So it's sad because it was one of my favorite shows this season. And I think Amber too. Yeah. We really loved it.
I mean, I've loved that show since, the Alan Cumming version. Like I've loved that show since then.
I remember being in freshman year of college watching the movie. Our rooms were very small at UCF, and my roommate had like a tiny little TV on the top rack of her closet. So we sat and watched Cabaret like in her closet. I remember it and I loved it. And I've loved the show. And I'm so sad to see that it's really not getting its final farewell in the best way possible. It was so promising.
And honestly, I truly hate that I did have to go ahead and make that post in our group.
Well, why don't you explain what the post was and give the lecture for a second, even though we know that most of the people here are not members of the Cabaret group. And if you are, thank you for joining us tonight. But
just in general, I had to delete some kind of just nasty things that people were saying that, the illness was being faked and, just, mean, just terrible, nasty things. And
it's all weird shit. We don't know the truth.
completely none of our business
We just have to take everything that we're being told as face value.
to question someone else's genuine health concerns in that way.
Yeah, no, I mean that's utterly gross.
That's
and for those of you who
despicable.
have
Yeah.
absolutely no idea what we're talking about, the general summarization of it is Amber posted the story and a lot of people were like, oh, he's faking it, or blah, 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 even way worse. And then Amber has been getting into the habit the last 24 hours of screenshotting the comments we are personally getting, including somebody telling us that we should perform fellatio on them for posting anything that says not to post negatively.
Yeah.
And I think the thing that really hit harder was one of the prologue dancers. And guys, when we say that we love our groups, it is a welcoming and safe space for everyone. That means we have cast and crew and family members in each one of our groups. We know it.
Right.
And they are so freaking lovely. And they are working their asses off. I'm pounding my desk. I'm so angry. They're working their asses off. And to see these hurtful, hateful comments, that is a kick to the gut.
Right.
Don't do that. Don't do
Right.
that. And that's not even just for our groups. Don't do that in any group.
Right. And it's not like it's like this big censorship issue. It is just a respect issue. Like, we're not trying to say you can't have an opinion. Yes,
No, of course.
that's fine. Have an opinion. Have an opinion. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
But,
we encourage it, but don't be a dick.
don't be a dick. These people are working extremely hard. Their family members are here. Their friends are here. And
They are here.
they are here. And it's just it is
It's gross.
not, do it in your own space. If you really feel the need to be unkind, do it in your own.
I just think
Don't do it in our space. We just
Right.
don't want it in our space.
Right. And if you don't like that we're censoring it in the space, go somewhere else. But we'd love to be able to keep and encourage positive thoughts, because we do, as Olivia's putting in the comments section, it's all over other groups and other boards. And that's fine. If you guys feel the entitlement, not you guys, but if people that are putting these negative comments feel that entitled to be a doctor and say, well, Billy Porter's not actually this, or whatever, and way worse comments that will never come out of me or Amber's mouth to even repeat, just don't do it. And if you're going to do it, see you later. This is not a safe space that we are creating if you're going to infiltrate that. Anyways, let's move on. Let's move on to some happy, cool news. Amber is staring blankly at me and then at the screen. Hi.
I don't know which one it could be.
Romy and Michelle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would there could be so many things. It could be so many things.
My Kara Lindsay. Come on.
Yeah, that's very exciting.
Oh my God. So if you've been living under this rock that does not have Broadway fans in it, Kara, Lindsay, and Laura Bell Bundy are Romy and Michelle, and I'm freaking excited.
Yeah, they're gonna be great. It's a great cast. It's a great cast.
So Kara is one of the kindest people you will ever encounter in your entire life. The last time I saw her was Festival of the Arts at Epcot, and she had just found out about the breast cancer, and she had literally just shaved her head. For those of you that don't know, she was very adamant and open about it on her socials. She had just shaved her head. She was wearing a wig. People were like, oh, her hair looks different. Yeah, it's a fucking wig. But she is just one of the kindest people. Lauren too. But Carol looks so healthy and so happy.
Yeah.
And if that name sounds familiar to you guys, hello, Newsies.
Yeah.
But so much more. And they're both so genuine, kind people. And I saw one nasty comment on when the page, when the actual show page made the announcement. and someone was like, I thought this was supposed to be the 10-year high school reading, not the 25th. And I'm like, you have no clue what you're talking about. Don't be that. Don't be a dick. That is always going to be your mantra. Don't be a dick.
Right.
We have a great Romeo and Michelle, the musical fan group. Come join it. There's so much fun happening with it, and they're just getting started. I'm super excited for them. But you know who else I'm really excited for?
Who? You?
Heather's.
Yeah. They're doing some cool stuff right now.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
They're on, I think, the Today Show today.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere right now, yeah.
Everywhere you want to be. It's literally
They're doing some amazing stuff.
They are. So I just talked to Jerry Waring last week, and my buddy Gabe, who he and his husband are investors / co-pros, they went to the September 1st sing-along, and I'm excited because I was promised that I got a scrunchie and a songbook, and I'm super excited, and it was apparently very well organized. Talked to my buddy Adam, who was there. Like, people are loving it, and the show is just sell. And New World Stages, I mean, come on, it's so
great
good.
venue. It's just a great venue.
It's a great venue. There's just not a bad seat in the house.
Right.
It's so much fun to see everything there. And so yes, they did sing along. There was people that were dressed up. They auctioned off stuff like the sequin jacket from Shine. They did like hats that were cast only, which I have been told might possibly be at Flea. But they were auctioning stuff off. They were raffling things away. And it was so much fun to watch and live vicariously. And I'm sad I wasn't there, but I'm working on being there next week. So the cooler thing that they announced was Amber.
For Heather's. Oh, the tour.
Which one? There's
I think UK tour, and then the North American tour, and then Canada. I don't know.
Keep going.
I don't know.
Keep going.
You're probably pushing me. I don't know.
Floating in the fan behind me, and I'm very distracted. I'm trying to not yell at it. So they are going to be doing Australia and New Zealand in 2026.
Australia.
I was like, go way down under. They're also going to be doing the UK in 2026, and they are going to be hitting the North American tour spring of 2027.
Yes. Fabulous.
So,
speaking of high school shows that I really love, John Proctor closed.
It did. It really did.
So sad about it. They went out with such a bang.
And they're going on tour, aren't they?
And they're going on tour. They did a very cool thing. They did a deep breathing exercise like we did, which was very cool. They did a deep scream type moment, which was just very empowering, which is, the whole vibe of the show. Yeah. And I think that show is just a very inspiring high school show in the same way, kind of the way Heather's is almost,
Yeah, it's the shows that are coming out, especially on Off-Broadway. Off-Broadway is having this season. I think there's going to be a lot of contenders for audience and they're beloved IPs that we're familiar with, or things that speak to our kind of souls, and they're not only empowering,
just reaching high school, you know what I mean, reaching a good noted audience.
It's trauma bonding.
Yeah,
it's
for
sure.
It
is trauma bonding at its best. It's hey, it's okay to not be okay, and that's okay. Again, my last 24 hours, I've been kind of depressed, and I have no problem being open and talking about that. I've got a really sick family member that's in hospice for the last year. I've got some friend situations going on of things I can't do to help as much as I'd like. A friend just had to put his dog down. I mean, there's so much stuff happening that I look so forward to shows on Mondays. I really do. I mean, I talk to Amber throughout the week too. Like, don't let that. She is one of my best friends. I would be very sad if I didn't. But it's okay to not be okay. And I think that these shows are really showing us that. And I think that's what we are gravitating towards and being attracted to is like, oh, it's not just sitting here and like, well, this is really happy and fun. Like it's even and Juliet, which I still think is one of the most joyous shows. It's still like, well, what happens if they didn't die and like this happened and like this is
Right.
It's crazy, but it's just such an easy flip. I do want to respond. I want to respond to Cheyenne Cook. Cheyenne said it would be fitting if they brought on Alan Cumming to play Sandy Frank. So how do I put it this way? Love Alan Cumming. Romy and Michelle is literally, I have always said like, okay, so my high school reunions, like we had our 10-year at a club and it was not great. And I was voluntold that I'm putting together 25th, which is going to be moved to next year. But it's like, I always looked at that movie as such like an inspiration of like, that's what I think a high school reunion should be. And I very quickly learned that. And I love Alan Cumming. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just agreeing with you.
But I'm going to show you who is playing Sandy. And it's so cute. Like he's adorable and I kind of love him for it. Hold on.
Also, like, I'm just gonna like, I have no affiliation to Alan Cumming, but like, if you want to hang out with me, Alan Cumming, like, call me. And like, I love your bar, Club Cumming. Like, everyone go to Club Cumming. It's so fun.
Can we do that together? Like, we should have a Broadway fan club podcast meetup at Club Cumming.
Like, Club Cumming is the coolest place. Everyone go to Club Cumming. It's so fun.
They are not a sponsor of the show, but we encourage you to do that. Let me show you guys this cast because it's so freaking cute. All right, ready? Laura Bell Bundy as Romy, Cara Lindsay, just looking fierce as hell as Michelle. You have this really fun cast of people, and they're like ensemble multi-role. Jordan Kuiper Ned, Demarius R. Copes, Nanako Donville, Erica Dorfler. This is your Sandy Frank, Michael Thomas Grant. Look at this high school photo. They do this for everybody, by the way.
Yeah, so cute.
Look at this freaking high school photo. Michael Thomas Grant as Sandy and ensemble, but he had a glow up for sure.
Is that Pascal?
Yes.
From Gatsby?
Yes.
That's so funny.
Didn't notice it. Here's Pascal Pastrana as Billy, which he is an integral part of the show. Love him. And Lauren Zachrin, can't talk. But like, look at this. I love that they did this. Deshaun, like they did this high school, like it's just always fun to kind of go back and reflect. And you're like, did anybody really change? Like, look at Cara.
I know, honestly.
Her eyebrows grew together, like closer together, and she got better hair. And like Laura just looks like Laura.
For sure.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. That was like the fun news that I was really excited to jump into.
Yeah.
What do you want to jump into? Because I've kind of been driving this bus right now.
Well, we have our next Mary Todd Lincoln.
We do. I'm so excited.
Like, just when you think like they can't like top it, they're like, here you go. Here is another like gold star Mary Todd Lincoln. Casting is completely killing it at O'Mary.
Go on. Tell everybody who it is.
Jane Krakowski as the next Mary Todd Lincoln. And she is absolutely amazing. I love her. I love her.
Yeah.
She's so funny. I think she is going to completely kill the role. And I think she's going to bring something so unique, so completely different than we have seen in the other Marys.
I just am hearing her voice.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and it's going to be so different than the other Mary. Like, it's just going to be, and that's what is so amazing about the way that they have casted each one of these performers is that they each have done something so
So
special.
dramatically different. Yeah,
So
it was kind of
different.
like what the MC was doing. Every MC was different, but Oh Mary is really pushing it. And I'm sad because she's not even doing it until October. And I'm
Right.
so, ugh.
They have our wonderful, amazing, my personal favorite gal in the world, Hannah Solo, does have some dates in between. So
Yeah.
go support Hannah. We could go see Hannah Solo in O'Mary, so go see her. Some other casting news. Ryan McCartan will be playing his final show as
November 9th.
Gatsby. Yes.
Who do we think? Okay, we've been pretty spot on. We've been pretty spot on with a lot of these shows casting. And I'm going to throw it to the comment section too. Who do we think? Because it has not been announced yet. Who do we
Has not
think?
been announced.
Huh?
I said you're correct. It has not been announced.
Who do we think it's going to be that's going to replace Gatsby?
I don't know. We got to think of like another JG, I guess, at this point. Like, who else has been JG? Like,
I mean, I'm still going to push Derek.
isn't Derek doing something right now?
Who cares? I would love to see Derek in that role, though. But
Derek
really, like,
is
because we know it's not going to be Aaron, because Aaron's going to be doing chess.
Derek is doing the American Idiot anniversary concert. Oh, so he'll be fine to do that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Olivia says there's a rumor that Jeremy is coming back. I heard that rumor too, but he's touring with his band. So
Yeah.
I would love to see JJ come back. I just don't know if that's going to be the case. He really seems, especially with everything going on at home, he seems to really be focusing on his music career, which is amazing.
Yeah,
sure. I think that's great. And I think he's like almost like making space for people to come in. But who would you guys like to see? I'd be really curious. Like, we've got to have like a sexy tenor. Somebody that like can play a little maniacal. Amber, who would you like to see?
Are
you Googling it?
What about
Uh-oh.
Hear me out.
I'm hearing you out.
What about Corey Cuts Arms?
Oh, I could text Corey that right now. That'd make him a happy camper. I would love to see Corey. Love. How do I say this? How do I put this? I think he is a little too pretty for the role.
I think Gatsby is a pretty boy. I think Gatsby is a pretty boy, though.
He's a pretty singer. Like, I want some gruff.
Yeah.
Hashtag bring Orville back to Gatsby.
Yeah. All right.
Bring it back.
See, that would be the Jeffrey Cohen said JD Legs, but that would be the JD to Gatsby pipeline that we're talking about. See?
Yeah,
or
fair.
Casey Legs.
Olivia says Kyle Selig only because you still love Water for Elephants, and I get it. I would love to see Casey or Corey or any of the likes and Cots. I just really am dying to have Derek back on the screen or on the stage on the screen.
Yeah.
My voice. I really am. I've been petitioning every time there's a show, and I don't know. I just love his voice.
Yeah.
And he has it because I've seen him do Anastasia, and damn, like it's just there.
Sorry, I leaned on the
Amber has a new headset.
Turns on my speaker thingies, and it got really loud. That was scary.
Speaker thingies. Oh, we don't want that.
I have a thing that controls the volume of my voice, and I leaned on it, and it got really loud.
I am seeing what the boards are saying. Seeing if there's anyone who thinks, I don't know. Because keep in mind, Ryan has been doing this since January.
Yeah.
It's a long
It's
run.
been a
for
while.
someone who's
It's a
not
good run. It was a good run. Yeah. It was a
Great
really good run.
It's a great run. You know who else is doing some really interesting things right now? Little Shop.
Little Shop is doing some cool things.
Oh boy. By the way, I might be using your ticket if I can next week.
We'll discuss it.
But I love Thomas Doherty, and he will be really interesting to see more. Madeline Brewer is still in there. Nicholas Christopher just pieced out so he can get into chess. But Thomas Doherty, like, what? I'm excited for that. So he just started his reign of terror over there. And I'm going to be doing whatever I possibly can to get into that show. And you know what else is starting soon?
Queen of Versailles.
Queen of Versailles, yes. I am waiting. That was a huge hint.
Waiting for Godot. Got
Thank
it.
you.
Got it. Good. Got it. Get it. Get it. Got it.
Yes.
Got it. I don't know how to say the word. I'll never know how to say the word. Larry, I'm sorry. I'll never know how to say the word.
No, I told you. This was a conversation between me, Larry, and Justin Sargent.
I know, but I'll still never know how to say it. Like, it's just like,
that's the general
you're
consensus.
You're gonna have to find a way to love me anyway.
Fair enough. It is starting next weekend. There are tons of tickets available, and they just announced a digital rush and a lottery.
Yes, they did.
I'm excited.
And you know what else they just did, which is really cool?
What did they just do?
They had a 400 birthday celebration in New York.
Oh, I thought you were still talking about Alex and Keanu. So we're moving on to we couldn't live in my waiting for Godot. Like, we had to move.
Yeah, we had to move on. We had to move on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They had a friggin' birthday party with all the Broadway shows. Well, not all the Broadway shows, with a lot of the Broadway shows.
And it was pouring rain. And a friend of the show and one of my favorite people, Brian, was there with his family yesterday. And
so cool.
He was like, I will send you video. I will do whatever. It was pouring rain. He said it was just such a mess and so crowded, which is so sad. I'm glad that the shows have video. Broadway World, I think, has been posting it. A couple of others.
Hosted by Chris Sieber and Jessica Vosk, I believe.
Yes. But how cool is it that he also got to see A Whole New World performed?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's super great.
Yeah.
So,
I just love that New York does. I feel like I've said this before. I'll say it again.
Say it.
I'm gonna say it forever. I just love that there are so many opportunities for free Broadway performances, like in the park, in Times Square.
They are doing so much.
You've got one random street, and I just think that's so amazing. To give people the chance to go check out a couple songs being performed by Broadway singers, that's amazing.
Yeah. Well, and it's getting bigger and bigger. And it's funny you say those words, and I don't know if you chose them specifically. Did you know that Flea is also growing this year?
I did.
And that's a great way to list right into it. It's going to be insane.
Yeah.
Insane in the membrane. We officially closed out the Jot form today for our shopping because Jot form said, hey, by the way, you've hit your maximum views. And I was like, okay, great. That's something I didn't know.
Well, that does that then.
That does that. So if you did not get a chance to join in, please feel free to message. I can see what I can do to add. Yes, I will be at the Flea. I will be preparing since I will be. Listen, let me just tell about my trip for a moment. So the 19th, we have a great event for Murdoch, the final interview. If anybody is a diehard Jamie Jackson fan, which Dr. Dillamond into Judge Turpin, and you want to see the show, please at me. Amber, you were invited.
No, but like I'm just saying, like I love Jamie Jackson.
I know. Why don't you try to come on the 19th? It's a
Because
Friday.
I'm watching these dogs.
Okay, but it's a Friday, and like you can come for the PM and then head home. We'll talk. We'll discuss later.
Okay.
But we are doing this really fun event with Murdoch. We are going to have a cocktail party ahead of time. We're going to have the show, and then we are going to have our post-show talk back. Livia, I would love to have you join because you have been such a fantastic member. So at me, shoot me a text. I'll give you the deets. We would love to have you guys out there. So if it's something that you want to do and you are a diehard Jamie Jackson fan, please come out. That's going to be on the 19th. So I am flying up on the 15th. I am staying at my brother's, which I've yet to do. And I'm very excited to hang out with him and my nephew and my sister-in-law. So that'll be Monday. So next Monday night, I will be doing my show from their guest room. I am getting my brother to drive me to the train station in the morning from Jersey, and I will take the train in, and I will spend all day in the city, Tuesday and Wednesday. And then Thursday, I will be going over to, I will be staying in the city Thursday and Friday in a guest room. I'm very excited. This is a very long time for me to be out of town, and I'm a little overwhelmed with it because it's a lot of moving pieces. We have our event Friday night, and then Saturday, I am moving to Secaucus for the next couple of days because the city is crazy with the United Nations General Audience. New York Fashion Week is going to be closed. But it's just insane. So I am staying at what is hopefully going to become one of our new sponsored hotels or partners. It is the Aloft in Secaucus Meadowlands. They have a bus. Listen to this, Amber. Listen to this. They have a bus directly outside of their hotel that picks you up, and the next stop literally brings you to Port Authority in 15 minutes.
No brainer.
They also have free parking. So if I had a car, I could park my car there. But they're on the other side of a tunnel, and then they have a view of a city, which is incredible. And they're so reasonably priced, and I love the Aloft. But so lots of fun stuff happening there. So I'll be there Saturday. Sunday, flee forever. Gonna figure out the bag situation and putting all of the pickups into stuff. I might pay for storage somewhere, which is going to be probably what's going to happen. Gonna go through all the little bags like Amber and I usually do Sunday night. And then I'm staying Monday. And then I will be coming home Tuesday. So it's a lot. But you know what's really exciting, Amber? Next Monday when I'm in my brother's house, do you know who's joining us on the show?
I feel like I do, but now I feel like because you're putting me on the spot, I can't remember.
Oh. Well, we just talked about him.
Oh, Jamie Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I do. I do know this. Yeah, I know the answer.
Yes.
I do know the answer. Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
Jamie is going to be joining us next Monday. I am thrilled to invite him onto the show. He is so delightful, and it's a crazy show, y'all. Murdoch, the Final Interview. Please go check it out. It is not like anything you have ever seen, and Jamie is just impeccable. But the following week, when I am just chilling in the city, and just enjoying a Monday night to not do anything, because we also have a special episode that week on the 24th. Do you remember who's joining us then?
I do.
The one and only Nick Flatto is going to be joining us.
Yes.
Yep. So we've got lots of cool, exciting stuff happening. Oh yeah. We've got special guests all the way up to Halloween at this point, which I'm really stoked about. So it's going to be cool. So yeah.
And none of them are the boogeyman.
Not yet. Not yet. I am sad though, because literally the day that I leave is when Brooklyn Botanical is doing the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Bummer.
Oh, it's killing me. That's killing me. All right. What other news do we have to cover?
This is just like kind of like cool news. Like this is like an unrelated cool news.
Yeah.
Norbert Leo Butts, like a just, little known name.
Yeah.
Small guy. went back to the Gershwin to see Wicked for the first time in 20 years.
Which is nuts.
Isn't that so cool?
It's adorable.
I think that's like just like wholesome content. Like just like a wholesome content alert.
It is. I mean, there's literally nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, like I just think that's like very precious and like cute. Like I just think that's like an adorable moment that he like got to like kind of go back in time and share that little moment.
Yes. Did you see? So with Wicked, staying on trend with Wicked, did you see the strategic placement of the Wicked poster directly next to the Queen of Versailles?
Yes, I did.
And I will be posting photos. I also am going to try something new in the city, Amber. I haven't even told you about this.
Okay.
So I have kind of become infamous for my little like walking tours of a theater district. I am going to start doing walk tubing, which is a new term for me, but it's something I've been asked to do by numerous people, where I am just going to do that through the theater district, and we're going to do it right onto our YouTube, so you guys can check it out.
Sure, sounds great.
I believe that we have to have a minimum of 50 people on our YouTube, which if you are watching this podcast on the YouTube, you should follow there. I am actually going to check to see because I would love to go live.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. We have 38 subscribers and 70 videos. New video that I put out there is also from Hallow Scream at SeaWorld Orlando, and is the entire show of Monster Stomp. So if you're in the spooky mood, you want to see good singing, sexy dancing, go check it out. But yes,
Cool.
If we can get 12 more people, that's the correct math, 12 more people to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is literally at the Broadway Fan Club, and you can find it directly on our website, we can start live streaming on YouTube, which I think would be really cool. Not just this kind of live streaming, but I can go live in the theater district. I usually do it on our Facebook, but I feel like that's so limited. So if you want to have a bigger thing, you guys want to request for me to go places, show different things, I am all for it. So we're going to give that a try and see how that goes, because I'm going to be in the city a lot and I want to show you guys all the fun stuff. And, you know, I saw a member today post in our Heathers group, and I'm not calling them out, but they were very concerned because they're younger and they're a group of like 3 or 4 of them, and they're going to be going to the show, and they're trying to see if there's anybody that can walk with them, or if there's any meetup groups that will walk to theaters together. And I wish that that was something that was an official capacity, but we have so many wonderful members. You know, we want you guys to feel empowered, to feel comfortable. And look, if I'm comfortable going somewhere by myself, it doesn't necessarily mean someone else is. But we're happy to do whatever we can to help you meet the right people in the shows, or like at the fan groups, that can help you get somewhere safely.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Jeffrey asked, so I should be on YouTube, not Facebook from now on. No, Jeffrey, you can be anywhere. But we're just asking for a couple more people to join our YouTube so that we can go live. Because in order to have what they consider a verified account on YouTube, you have to have 50 subscribers. So we just need 12 more. And you know what, Amber, I'm feeling generous. I think once we hit 50 subscribers, if we can do that by Friday, I think I'm going to do a big giveaway with a couple of signed playbills.
Great. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. So, yes, with me being in the city, I need to come up with a list of shows I want to see. But you know what else I want to see? I want to see art.
Yeah.
I'm not a straight play girl, but it looks like kind of fascinating. And the cast is, you know, insane. Bobby Cannavale, James Corden, Neil Patrick Harris, or good old Neil Patrick Harris. But it's a comedy. And it's a small theater. And they seem to have lots of tickets available from what I'm seeing. I'm just looking through. So for those of you who have like no idea what I'm talking about, so you've got Bobby Cannavale, James Corden, Neil Patrick Harris. It's a Broadway revival of a Tony Award-winning play Art by Yasmina Reza, directed by Scott Ellis, who just did Pirates of Penzance Musical, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. It's a sleek and sophisticated comedy coming this fall for a strictly limited engagement. 3 longtime friends, 1 ridiculously expensive painting. Is it art, or is it just the world's priciest inside joke? What begins as a polite debate over aesthetics and taste devolves into a clash of egos and resentments. Can their friendship survive, or will one of them finally draw the line? It's just 100 minutes of minimalist art, maximalist laughs, and a moving look at what we really see and forgive in the people we love. And it looks like the most simplistic set design. I'm so excited about it. Oh, yes. And Cheyenne says, congratulations to Neil Patrick Harris. He and David just celebrated their anniversary the other day. That's correct.
Yeah.
Also, can you believe, Amber, that it's been almost exactly a year since we got to hang out with him?
I know. Wild.
And Anna
Freaking
Gasteyer.
wild. That's so wild. Yeah.
But you know who else we got to see who is also just making headlines? Michael Urie.
Yes.
He is going to be doing so many things. But he's just, oh my God. It's Richard II. I was going to say King George. Is my brain right now. He's going to be doing Richard II, which is super exciting. And I freaking love Shakespeare. And I think he's going to do so much. It's going to be at the Red Bull Theater. And that is going to be October 28th through November 30th at Astor Place Theater. So that's really exciting. There's just a lot of fun stuff happening.
There's a lot of stuff.
Like we've enjoyed our summer break, and now it's just like nonstop crazy.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to do some like quick news to cram some stuff in like the last 10 minutes. We got like a lot of news. We got a little bit of time.
Okay, you do it.
All right.
I'll silence myself as I choke now.
News 1. 41 days of October.
Oh, Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice celebration. Extremely cool. So they're doing the 31 days of October plus the first 10 days of November.
Yep.
Kind of doing like a celebration event. They'll do like some extra like special guests,
club crawls. They've got costume
prizes, costume
they're
contests.
doing, what did they say, pins and postcards every week?
Postcards, yeah, just like a bunch of there'll be let's see.
We have like city partners, like different restaurants.
Yeah.
Maccary's is going to bring back their cookies and scream. There's a lot of really cool stuff.
Absolutely. So like if you're going to see Beetlejuice in the month of October,
you said it 3
take
times.
advantage of spooky season because they want to see you take advantage of spooky season. So go all out.
They're always spooky season.
They're coming back with a vengeance.
Hell yeah. I'm excited.
Right.
I'm waiting for this cast announcement though.
It's the tour cast, I thought.
I haven't seen final word on it. Has that been finalized?
I'm not sure.
We will go see. Continue.
All right. I just wanted to again shout out Broadway Flea, just and mention a couple of really special items that will be there. We have handwritten and signed musical phrases from Ragtime, Death Becomes Her, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Smash, Rachel Zegler's dress and boots from Romeo and Juliet, the chance to conduct the exit music from Wicked, opportunities to shadow stage managers from Lion King, Moulin Rouge, Tom Francis's friggin'
there's the bloody tank top. No, there's the oh my God, the whiteboard, the board from Pirates. David Hyde Pierce used. That's apparently something that a lot of people are going for as well.
Yes, the bloody tank top. There is going to be just like some really cool stuff. So just as always, bring your wallets. You never know what you find.
And it all goes to Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS.
And it always goes to Equity. And Heather,
and
let me know
they have not officially announced the cast.
They have not. And Heather, let me know if you find that gypsy sweatshirt because I did not buy it.
Okay.
All right. Next up, we have Eyes on a Damn Yankees revival. I know you've been wanting to talk about this. It is going to be playing at the arena stage. And they are kind of eyeing a Broadway revival. So don't be surprised if you see it on Broadway next fall. It is.
And does it surprise you that we are going to be creating a group for it?
Yeah, don't
Don't be shocked. And let me tell you why I have such a strong place in my heart for it. That was the first touring show that I ever was the wardrobe mistress for. So I was literally thrown in as like 2 days before it came to tour, to throw in as wardrobe mistress. So the very first time I saw the show was, from the side, and it was really cool to experience like the quick changes. There's a lot, but it was lovely, and that touring cast was so delightful.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. But go on. You have much more to talk about, and I'll sit here and be
I
quiet.
do. Sherry Renee Scott set a couple of dates for the Queen of Versailles. So make sure you are checking the calendar if you would like to see Queen Kristen Chenoweth or Queen Sherry Renee Scott. Like it's a win-win scenario. Like I'm sorry.
See,
Like
I'll be excited for Queen of Versailles just because I literally lived it.
the story. Like that's your yeah.
I lived it.
I wanted to rewatch the documentary. Apparently, you can't watch it anywhere. You can only watch Queen of Versailles 2, which is
Really?
like the updated documentary about the building of the house, like after the house was built, after they got their money back. And I'm not interested in that. I only want to watch their downfall.
Oh man. Oh man.
But Sherry will be playing the role of Jackie on November 25th,
Yeah.
December 3rd, the matinee and the evening, and January 20th. At all other performances, she will serve as this standby. So any other performances are, tentative pending illness or injury. But we do have some confirmed dates for Sherry, so that's very exciting.
How excited are you? When you start talking with your hands, that's how I know you're really excited.
It's true. Yeah, it's going to be very exciting. Like those two women sharing this part is, I think,
it's kind of great. It's kind of crazy.
I think it's what's like giving me this like oomph, because that's major.
It's a massive role.
It's major.
That is a massive role.
All right, and now for the last 4 minutes of the show, we're shutting down Broadway.
What?
We are leaving. Everyone, please keep all arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. We will be traveling across the pond.
Oh.
We are going over to London to talk about the West End.
Oh. What should we start talking about on the West End?
There's quite a few things to talk about on the West End.
There are. Should we start with the big one?
London Gatsby closed.
What else?
What was the other one that just closed? Why can't Burlesque I think just closed.
Okay, what else?
And then the show of the West End season, Evita, closed.
Don't cry for her, Argentina.
That show was a 12-week run, and let me tell you the impact that show
knows
had.
What he's doing. Okay, I'm going to have to bring us back to New York for a second now, because we know that Jamie Lloyd does some really crazy outside the box thinking, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we had the balcony scene. We had the walk, the sunset walk. What is he doing for Gadot?
I guess we're going to have to find out.
I am going to be there, guys. I don't care what you say. I will be there. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Shahan goes, Evita too. Damn. Yes. September 6th, sadly. I don't think it's going to be the last time we're going to hear that title. Maybe even stateside soon. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But one of my favorite posts, my favorite
spotlight on our favorite
spotlight on my favorite post of the week was from, I'm trying to find it. I
should play our studio music. By the way, we were going to move over to EV Mux because StreamYard just isn't cutting it for us sometimes. And I went to go do it, and they're like, "Why are you leaving?" And I was like, "All of the above." And they're like, "Here's a coupon for 6 more months." And I was like, "Amber," she's like, "Damn it, StreamYard." So we're gonna be here for a little bit.
So we're gonna be here for a little while.
Yeah.
Was from Evita member Ben Griffiths,
Okay.
who was talking about their amazing, adorable little niece, Fionn,
Oh yeah.
who was playing one of the children who played the child in Evita. And their
Because there were
post
3
got,
of
like,
them, right?
there were 3 of them. There were supposed to be 4, but one of the other girls had to drop out. So the 3 girls that were still in the show had to, like, work extra hard to make up for the shows that the 4th girl was unable to commit to.
Yeah.
And I have to say, like, it the response was just so incredible. Like, everyone was
Oh,
just
so
so
cute.
kind, so wonderful. And, like, obviously we live in the US. We are unable to see this
We
show.
do? Shit.
Yeah. And the OP, their uncle, kept saying that she does this signature twirl when she exits the stage at the
That's
end of bows.
horrible.
And so many people caught it on camera, and it just, like, melted this stone dead heart of mine.
You don't have
So
a stone dead heart. It's just frozen over.
so, congratulations to everyone involved in that production. It was 12 weeks, but, like, we say, like, we can always tell how well a show is doing by, like, the way a group is moving.
Yeah.
In those 12 weeks, that
Should
group,
I read the final numbers? Because I'm going to.
go for it. That group is, like, thriving,
It's
and
nice.
I'm adding, like, 50 members an hour.
Same. Okay, so wait, what up again? Oh my god. I think this is actually the first show to do this, Amber. So this is momentous. This is real. Right now, between August 11th and September 8th, our viewership and membership went up 36,761% with 1,161,304 members.
Yeah.
For one group. And I will tell you, and I don't even have a specific post, but there were a lot of them. There have been so many posts in this group. We have the groups who are like, grumble, grumble, everybody is angry. Why do you do this? Why do you do that? And I will say, and I'm going to try to find the specific one. Somebody said, hold on. They were complimenting our group, and they were essentially like, I'm not making this up. I just want to find it. I will find it. But they were so lovely. They were essentially like, this is the best group here. Everyone's so kind. This feels like a family. And they were so worried that we were going to close the group once the show was over. We don't do that. We don't close any groups at all.
Right.
We have so many. Why would we close a group that people are, loving? We're not going to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. And then there was another post in that group. Apparently, there was, like, a young lady outside of the closing show with a sign that said, like, looking for one ticket.
One
to the
ticket.
7 p.m. show.
It was smart. It was a frame, like a picture frame.
It was in a frame.
And
She got a ticket.
not only did she get the ticket.
Someone was like, I saw her and she had a really good seat.
Yeah,
And
she was
then-
like 4th row center.
And then someone commented, like, that was my daughter. She got a ticket. And then someone else commented, and then she gave me the sign. And I got a ticket.
Yes, there were
Like-
3 people on top of the original girl who all got tickets because of her sign. And they're all our
Like,
members.
they all passed the sign around. Like, community passed this sign
Yes.
around.
Yeah.
And they all were able to get a ticket
Yeah.
to this show. Like,
Mhm.
incredible. Like, so those were some of my favorite posts of the week.
Oh,
Like,
it was just.
I just wanted to, like,
like,
shout those out because that
No,
was
you're
my
absolutely
those are
right,
my
though. And I
favorite
love
things.
that. And my favorite one was like, oh my God, I'm in your picture of the stage door. We were so close. It's so cute.
That's usually like you and I, though, like being like,
No,
look, there's
so-
us in that
that's
person's
us.
stage door photo.
You mean like when somebody collected my entire conversation with like half
With
the cast of
everyone
Rock
at
and Roll?
Part of Rock and Roll, yeah. And then there's like pictures of us at like the Gypsy stage door. So funny.
Oh yeah, I love it. Or my favorite appearance of my head was in People magazine at the Swept Away reunion concert.
Yes,
It was just, you could see my shoulder and my head. And I'm like, Oh, I'm in People magazine. That's cool because I was standing next to the photographer.
All right, and then one more bit of UK news that is like selfish that I just want to share for my own
You're
personal
totally fine. You
enjoyment.
can be selfish.
There's gonna be a Secret Garden revival in the
Oh yeah, they've been
UK
talking about this for a long time. I'm glad that it's coming back.
that will start previews on, I'm gonna say this the UK way, 17 March and run until 4 April.
Yeah, it's going to be really good. I feel like they're going to extend.
I love the Secret Garden. Mary Lennox is like one of my idols.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. I am editing our link tree right now because I haven't been keeping up to it.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
But yeah.
I'm present.
So that's pretty much it. That's all she wrote for the news. I just like I'm really excited for things that are coming. I'm really sad for things that are going. I'm really sad for things that have gone.
You and I sat this week and we were just like, there's so much happening. Oh my God. It just doesn't stop. And it's great.
Oh, you know what I forgot to mention?
Go on.
They're discussing rumors about a Fire Fraud musical.
Oh yeah.
That is so ridiculous. And honestly, like, please do it. Oh, and one more final shout out.
This is what happens when she fists turkey before the show.
This is what happens, yeah. The Hamilcast, which is like one of the best like Hamilton podcasts ever and has been running since the beginning of Hamilton.
Yeah.
Will be playing its final episode on January 26th, 2026, the 10-year anniversary of its first episode. Love Jillian Pensavalle. Been a huge fan of her since like the beginning of time. Wish her much success. And like that's a huge accomplishment for like doing that. So like I hope our podcast is like half as successful as that.
I think we're halfway there for 63 episodes. We're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, they've also been doing this Hamilton movie thing where the cast just randomly showing up.
Right.
Like Lynn showed up at a theater like in Brooklyn the other day.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
And then I saw photos and videos from like my friends that went locally and like there was a full shadow cast.
Yeah.
Like this is nothing like the Wicked sing along. This is straight up Hamil fans. It's really
like my friend went to like our local theater and she's like, there's a bunch of people here with like Sharpie mustaches. It is happening.
You know what we haven't talked about since we're on the Hamilton train right now? JJ Neiman.
Yeah.
Our love, who's just delightful, who was at Back to the Future as well. He is leading the charge over at Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah, Frank Abagnale, which is literally like his dream role.
Oh yeah, and it's so cute, and it's theater in the round. So like, follow him on his socials. It's just fun. Like we love to see people that we know succeed. We love to see anybody succeed, but it's so much fun to be like Amber Ardolino, like come on, killing it as Jordan in Korea. Like, are we serious? And then Gina Duvall, like, hello.
Yeah.
Like our girls are hanging out and doing all sorts of crazy stuff. So it's a lot of fun to see that. And we just
Amber is obviously killing the TikTok game and the real game because she's
surprised.
So good at social media.
It's funny. I was researching like top Broadway influencers, which we have made the list apparently. And I'm like, we're not even influencers, but okay. But Amber came up. It was like Andrew Lloyd Webber, a couple other people, and Amber. And I was like,
that tracks.
That tracks. Jeffrey says Andrew Lloyd Webber did not like Jamie's version of Evita and might not transfer it. I didn't hear that at all, Jeffrey. I saw him attend multiple performances of it, so I'd be surprised. I think that it's just a different kind of stylization as to what. Are you all right, Amber?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
I just have an itch.
Oh, okay. You looked like you were just laying on the ground.
No, I have never really bad itch on my leg.
Oh, sorry. But no, I mean, I think it's really important for the stories that we love to kind of have this. I would say retelling, but like a resurgence. Like, look at what Masquerade is doing for Phantom. It's insane. It is insane. And it's so important for, to keep those stories alive as I sit and I look at my mask. I keep my computer on like 4 boxes just to give it a nice height. And I have, this is my life. Star Wars Phantom, because I have a Phantom Masquerade mask. Thomas Kincaid, and it's all of the Disney paintings and stuff. There's like 4 of them. It's a puzzle. And then I have a light up chess set from the Haunted Mansion. If my life was part of my podcast studio, which it is, you guys can see it, but one day I will show you. But I think we should announce something that we haven't really talked about, Amber. Unless there's more Broadway news.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
Do you want to show off some pretty baubles while I pull up something on the web?
I don't have anything nearby.
Do you want to tell people about pretty baubles?
Sure. We make bracelets. They're pretty.
Wow, Amber, way to sell it, Amber.
Let me see if I can get some up.
Way to sell it, babe. Way to sell it.
We make bracelets for any show that you could ever want. If you think of it, we could do it. We could do it. We could do anything.
Absolutely. She's working on it. She's working so hard.
We got some just in time. We got some Heather's bracelets. We got some masquerade bracelets. We've got Evita. We've got some good ones. We got some stuff everywhere.
You did so good. I'm so excited.
Yeah. We're actually only like 2 Broadway Cares bracelets away from making our first Broadway Cares donation. So
which is so exciting.
Please buy a Broadway Cares bracelet so we can make a donation to Broadway Cares, please.
Yes, absolutely. I am pulling up. Oh, okay. I'm going to continue to pull it up, but we are very excited to announce we are on Patreon.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/The Broadway Fan Club. Fan club. But yeah, we are literally starting things, I think, at like $3 a month. It'll be more personal videos, an opportunity to join us on the podcast, an opportunity to request different themes for our show. If there's a specific topic you want to talk about, exclusive merch, exclusive meetups. So definitely join us. This link should be live. It should be up and running, and we should see you guys there. So definitely don't forget to check that out. That will also be added directly to our website, www.thebroadwayfanclub.com, where you can also find that link that Amber pulled up all the beautiful bracelets at under bracelets or merch. Thebroadwayfanclub.etsy.com will take you right there. Are we running any specials right now?
No specials. Sorry.
No specials, but we might after Flea, because I know we did last year too.
We did, yeah.
It's possible. We can make anything custom that you would like. And we have, and we will. They make great gifts for the stage door. They make great gifts for your friends. They make pretty accessories and adornments to your own body. Also, if you're looking for a place to stay in the city, right in the heart of it all, go ahead and check out the W Times Square and the Westin Times Square.
And they're like, go to Amber's house. I was like, no.
Wait, what? Oh, go stay at Amber's house. That's fine. Make sure you enter the cluster code E7103. And we have some really exciting stuff coming up. We love joining you guys every Monday night, even if we talk a little bit over an hour, because there's just so much going on. So be prepared for it. If you guys have something you want to talk to us about, make sure you reach out to us on the Patreon and let your voices be heard. We are happy to help. We are happy to do what you guys want to do. And we're happy to, as my dad said, we like to bring Broadway to everybody. If they can't be there, we're here for it. So thank you for being part of our wonderful family. And yeah, we'll see you guys next Monday, right?
Roll out.
With Jamie. I'm so excited. I don't know if I want to just be all Sweeney Todd all the time. It's spooky season. Why not? Also, if you guys want to see that full video of Monster Stomp, it is on the YouTube channel. That is our YouTube channel. Please go and subscribe. We need 12 more so we can go live directly on that right from the page at the Broadway Fan Club. But remember, when Broadway is dark, you don't have to be. We keep that ghost light burning every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And we love you guys. Take another let's end on a breathing cleanse. You ready? 2 seconds in. 4 seconds out the mouth. One more. Let it out and go. Ah! My favorite new trend is when they're like, breathe all the way out and then scream, and you're like, don't do that at home. Or if you do, send us a video of it. All right, guys, we'll see you all next week. Have a great night.
I'm ready to go shove some more turkey in my mouth.
I was going to say fisting more turkey sounds like a great time. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.